Hey, I'm 20 years old. I currently own a social media marketing studio that's making 6 figures per month in profit. So let's paint the picture a little bit. You're trying to start a business, trying to build a successful system, become an entrepreneur, whatever you want to call it. One of the most common mistakes people make early on in their entrepreneurial journey is the misjudgment of their time, and I guess the misvaluation of their time. There's this idea that as long as you're working, or as long as you're working hard on your business, that you're doing at least the right thing, even if you're just starting. I guess there's an assumption that you must first earn the right to start delegating tasks and paying for things to get done for you, and really thinking about how you should be working and making efficiency-based decisions. Because you have nothing, no business, no money coming in, no real knowledge, no team, you have to be getting your hands dirty, getting scrappy, doing everything yourself, and trying a little bit of everything. And you don't have to be worried about saving time because you have nothing, and you might as well just start going, and there's nothing to lose. That's not true. There's plenty to lose as an entrepreneur, even before you have anything. It's because the law of opportunity cost is still applicable when you have nothing. So you've heard it before, but people getting into business need to realize that working smarter is just as important, if not more important, than working harder. And what does this look like? You need to be making rapid decisions on every task your project needs done. You need to decide how important each one of these tasks are, how impactful they are. Rank them and create a priority chart. Then take those tasks based on most important, most impactful to least, and decide which one can I delegate? Which one can I pay for someone to handle? Which one can my friend handle? Which one do I not need to do right now and someone else will eventually handle? Once you've established the expected value and the impact from all of these tasks, given it a rough estimate, and then also establish what you don't have to handle, you can create a super optimized execution flow. And that's going to dramatically increase your efficiency, and you'll start to see results faster, even when you have nothing ready yet. So take the 1 to 2 hours to build out this framework, to plan, to make time-based decisions and efficiency-focused decisions, and you will see results faster. For example, if you're starting a clothing company and you're trying to sell your attire online, you have nothing, no website, no products, no supplier, no design, no brand, no VAs, no team, no funding. All you have is the drive and the vision. And there's going to be hundreds of little tasks that you think you should be doing that you see and know your project will need to do, and you're going to want to start just getting your hands dirty and working on them all. Maybe you want to start with product design. Maybe you want to study branding. Maybe you want to start opening socials. Out of all the things you have to do, map out exactly the impact, map out which ones can be delegated, and then assess where your time and energy should be go after you've delegated them. For example, maybe you realize product design for your clothing company can be handled by your artistic friend. Maybe you realize social media management could be handled by your girlfriend. Maybe you realize that website design is $400 away from being beautiful. You just hire some web developer on Fiverr. And that right now, studying organic marketing, the very thing that's actually going to bring people to see your product, is the most impactful task you could be handling. And so you figured out, okay, this is the most impactful thing I can be doing. I can't quite delegate this. This is too complicated, or my skill set is very closely related to this task, so I should be handling it. All these other things that I was about to get messy and start doing, I can delegate those, right? Now you've created a impactful and efficient strategy for how you're going to start working. Essentially, the extra hour or 30 minutes it took you to plan out all of your tasks, to figure out how impactful each one is, to decide which ones can be delegated, is going to save you so much time in actual productive and efficient execution, and that's going to leverage your productivity significantly. You're working smarter and harder, and your success will come faster. Buy back your time, plan for your time, you will see results faster.